everyone?
Welcome back to another video.
I'm Chris.
I'm Jasmine.
We're Sweet Simple Vegan.
And today,
we're making bacon.
We decided to try out this rice paper bacon we've been seeing all over the internet. It looks crazy, it looks like bacon, and...
It's the latest food craze, ladies and gentlemen.
Actually, I think we're a little behind. I think it like happened a little while ago, but anyways, it's made out of rice paper, which if you guys don't know what rice paper is, this is what rice paper is. A lot of people use it for spring rolls. And I guess it makes sense because it's so thin, it could become really crispy. But I've never actually used this for anything other than spring rolls. So this should be very interesting.
Let me see your spring roll.
We did our research and we realized that it's of course all in the seasonings because this doesn't really taste like anything. Ew.
Tastes like communion.
So in order to get the bacon texture, we're actually gonna be doubling up on the paper. I'll actually show you guys that once we start. It's very simple to do. All you need is 2 vessels, one for hydrating the rice paper, one for marinating the rice paper, and then you just put it on a baking sheet and pop it into the oven. We'll see how well this works and we'll tell you how this tastes. Let's see if this is worth the hype, you guys. I don't know. I need scissors. So I've seen a bunch of different ways to do this on the internet. Some people hydrate this whole and then cut it after marinating it. Some people cut this before marinating it. And I decided it was just, I feel like it makes much more sense to cut it before hydrating it because I feel like I'm gonna lose some of the marinade.
Or it's gonna get like floppy and...
It's gonna get weird, right?
Yeah.
So that is what I'm gonna do. We're doubling the sheets and I'm actually going to just use scissors, kitchen shears, whatever you got, and I'm gonna cut each sheet into 6 strips. And since it's a circle, obviously these strips won't be the same in terms of length, but I guess just try to cut them as even as you can in terms of width. I'm cutting them into thin strips.
Bacon-sized strips.
Bacon-sized strips. And I actually saw a recipe that just cut this in half and had 2 huge ones here, but I feel like this is gonna be better. Bacon isn't usually that big, right? I haven't had bacon in 8 years, so.
It's been over 11 for me.
Hopefully we can give you a good review of this.
I've had plenty of vegan bacon though, I'll tell you.
So I cut all of them, like I said, into 2 layers, so they're all the same size and we're just gonna stack them up. And before we move on, we're gonna make the marinade in this pot, so.
This is what's gonna give it all its flavor.
Here you go, babe.
So we're just gonna add in some tamari. You can also use soy sauce if you don't mind the gluten. And then we'll add some maple syrup and some oil. We're using avocado, and then some liquid smoke, and then our spices. We have some garlic, onion, smoked paprika, and black pepper. And then we'll just whisk it all together until everything's nice and combined. And there you go.
So there are obviously different recipes on the internet that use different ingredients, different measurements, different spices for the marinade for this recipe. And we kind of base this off of the bacons we have on our website, the bacons we saw online, and this is our concoction here.
It's our own rendition. And we do have several other varieties of vegan bacon on the blog, including eggplant bacon, shiitake bacon, and tempeh bacon, so.
If you want to try those out too,
they'll be linked down below.
Check them out. Yeah, so this is pretty good.
This is the 4th vegan bacon we have on the blog.
Yep.
That will be on the blog. Pretty amazing.
We have warm water here, and we have our marinade here. And basically what you do is you take the double-sided rice paper.
Double layered.
You take the rice paper twins here, the double layer, and we're gonna dip it in here, but from what I understand, you don't want it to get soft. You just want it to stay like this hard texture. But the reason you're putting it in the water is so that the 2 skins will start to stick together. Yeah, so they're like stuck together now. And then just dip it in the marinade. I saw recipes that did it for a minute. Recipes that did it, they just spread it on top and put it onto the baking sheet.
Yeah, as long as it's fully coated, yeah. We're gonna double dunk.
I saw some recipes coating it with oil. I'm gonna try it just putting it on the baking sheet with the silicone mat and see what happens.
Hopefully it doesn't stick. Ooh, what should we preheat the oven to, man?
I have it on my phone. What did I? We're gonna try 400 degrees.
We are feeling good today, I gotta tell you. Something about 2020 has this whole energy.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's like, I don't know.
It's good.
It's great.
So I don't know if you can see, like, it's still stiff. I want to just reiterate that. This is fun.
This is like a whole family project.
It's like paper mache.
You like get everyone involved.
Yeah.
If it separates a little bit, it's okay. Just make sure on top of each other while it bakes.
Yeah. So we are filming a vegan bacon taste test coming soon. And it'll be on our YouTube channel after this video. So if this is a success, we'll definitely include it in that video. I'm gonna pull out my phone because I wrote down instructions. Some of the recipes baked it and then like baked it all the way and took it out, and then other ones flipped it halfway. So I kind of think we should flip it halfway. I feel like that makes sense for this.
I agree.
So I'm gonna bake it and flip it. I don't really know how long this is gonna take. This is like trial and error for us right now, and I really don't want this to mess up, but if it does, it's okay, we'll just make more.
Okay.
And we'll see what happens. All right, so I pulled these out. They look really good. Here's what they're looking like right now. Looks pretty bacony to me. The edges are crispy, but the inside is soft. You see?
Yeah.
This one's crispy.
Let's try it. Crispy.
Pretty good. These ones don't feel like that. I think I have to put them in a little longer.
Yeah.
Maybe like a minute?
Maybe this one was a little smaller, that's why I cooked quicker.
This one is too, and it's soggy.
Interesting.
So, little trial and error. I wanted to show you, I took some close-ups, so I'll play them now while I'm talking. But these go from crispy to overcooked and puffy really fast. If you don't keep an eye on them, they will puff up and...
I'd suggest like setting up a chair next to your oven and just like...
Well, for the last part of it. I was literally sitting by the oven. I'm currently sitting in front of the oven babysitting this bacon because I don't want to accidentally burn it, and I don't really know how long we need to cook it for. So yeah, this is what's happening right now. When they're overbaked, they just turn brown, and it's kind of just like... It's like, don't even try it.
Very crispy.
It's like a chip.
Yeah, it's like bacon chips.
Yeah, it's so like...
So like,
so crispy.
From what I remember from normal bacon, it had like that rubbery fat. This doesn't have that, obviously.
This is like a very low fat bacon because the fat comes from basically the oil that we add to it. And it's 2 tablespoons for the whole recipe.
Bacon chips.
Yeah, it's basically bacon chips. I wouldn't say it's bacon because like Chris said, it's lacking like that fatty texture, but I like it.
Yeah, I think it's good, full of flavor. So this will definitely be in the taste test. Hopefully our taste testers will like it as well.
We will have the full recipe for this linked down below if you want to try it out. I feel like this is worth a try, and I definitely think a lot of people are gonna like this because it has more of a crispy texture as opposed to the other types of homemade bacons you can make, like tempeh. I guess the mushroom one is crispy.
Right.
But it just depends on like the flavor you like, the ingredients you like using, and just how much you want to experiment. So I approve of this recipe. I think this is worth the hype. It definitely looks like bacon.
And you can make a lot for like
Tastes good.
a little bit of money. It's like pretty affordable to make everything. And
it's customizable. If you want to add more of an ingredient, take out more of an ingredient. I think I would have added a little more black pepper.
So yeah, that about wraps it up. I think it was a success. What do you think?
I would say it was a success. We had a few burnt ones here, but...
What can you do?
Oh, sorry.
Into the compost, they will go.
Yeah, that's true.
Make this, it's pretty cool. Who knew you can make bacon out of rice paper, right? And then tune in on Friday, we'll be doing a bacon taste test with these and then some other...
I think we have 8 total.
8 total varieties of bacon. Some homemade, some store-bought. We even got a local brand, pretty cool. And we're getting non-vegans to come in and try the bacon too, because we haven't had bacon in 10 years, 8 years. We'll have a well-rounded perspective. Yeah, and we'll have people who actually know what bacon tastes like. I mean, I remember bacon, but I haven't had it in so long that I feel like my memory of it is a little skewed. Jarred. Yeah. Cool. Well, that about wraps it up. If you are new here, please subscribe, hit that bell, and you'll get notifications every time we post new videos. Yeah, leave a comment, say hey. Let us know how you guys like this video. I feel like it was a little quick, and I don't know, we haven't really done anything like this before, but that's true. Usually our videos have been like 40 minutes, so. I like doing the long videos, but yeah, I gotta keep it short and sweet today. So we'll see you guys on Friday. Peace out. Bye.